Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you all today how I achieve this beautiful Russian manicure with a French tip. I'm first starting off with clean nails. So these have nothing on them. They're already prepped and ready to go. If you guys would like to see how I prep my nails, I do have a video available already, and that's just going to go into full detail. Here I'm using my gel-like gel glue as well as the gel-like, I'm honestly not 100% sure how I'm supposed to pronounce these nail tips, but I heard about them on TikTok. They're the gel-like short square tips, and I'm just going to be using these today. I really like the glue. I've been using it now for 3 months. I first used it on my previous nail video, and honestly, it's held up so well that I kind of want to switch over to this as opposed to the Beetles. But as usual, I painted the glue into the nail and scooped any excess off of the brush into the very base of the nail. And then I'm going to go in kind of pushing that towards the cuticle and allowing the gel to kind of flow towards the front of the nail. And then I'm just flash curing it. That little light you guys see towards the back of the screen is actually my little gooseneck lamp. And I like to use that when I'm doing my gel tips because the flash cure is so much more convenient than putting my whole hand in a lamp and trying to worry if the nail is on there good or if I have bubbles or anything like that. So I highly recommend getting one of those. And this is just what the nails look like once I have the whole hand done. I honestly love these nails so far. This is just a little nail buffer that I actually ordered on Amazon. If you guys would like, let me know and I can link everything down below. I'll go ahead and start kind of creating like the links when it comes to my description. I'm still getting pretty familiar with doing all of this. In here I'm just kind of showing you guys my little sanding bits that I got from a nail supply. Also, I use a lot of the same stuff. If you guys really want all of the details for all the products I use, it is in my other video. I will be sure to include that in my description because I go super in depth with the way that I like to prep my nails before applying them. And that's what helps with my longevity as well as just like the overall appearance and wear of the nail. So I got kind of tired of using the little nail buffer, so I'm just lightly going over all of the nails with my e-file, and I'm really cleaning up any like overflow or spillage that I may have around my cuticles, and just like making sure that the surface of the nail is pretty roughed up before I go on with my base coat. Okay, and so right here, these are my little nail clippers to ensure that you clip all nails evenly, but I'm not going to use the piece because I honestly can kind of eyeball it, and that's what I did. I had already cut them by this time, and now I'm just trying to make sure that they're even, that everything is matching up. I compare it to the other hand, and just try to make sure that they're as clean as possible before going in and kind of softening up the edges with that emery board kind of block again, so, or nail buffer. So here I'm just like really trying to make sure that everything looks good. Like I'll keep going back and forth between softening the edges like I am there, and then as you can see I'm comparing the two nails to make sure that they're the same length and that it's just cohesive across both hands. And here I'm using my 70% isopurple alcohol wipes that I get from Target. I'm just removing any excess dust from the nails and just ensuring that they're super clean before I go in with my base coat and start to polish. And so here, as you can see, my Mono One Space Gel is what I've been using. I'm just putting a thin coat on all of my fingers. I like to do my 4 fingers first, and then I go in with my thumb just to ensure that none of my polish runs to the side while I'm curing, because honestly it's all about how you adjust your hand inside of the lamp, and we just want to make sure that we have a nice even base. I feel like I kind of got some wonky nails on my right hand, but it's my dominant hand, so I don't put too much pressure on myself when it comes to that one. But for the most part I am a perfectionist, so I will keep going back and trying to fix stuff. And here I'm using my base color, which is the B072 by Beetles. This is like the perfect like pink that you could put down as a base for a French tip or just a Russian manicure in general. I put 2 coats of this color on, and then I went in with, you guys will see in a second, this aqua pink, which is just like honestly a super pinky clear pink. I did 1 coat of that, and in between each coat I'm curing the nails for 30 to 60 seconds. Honestly, it's just depending on how I'm feeling at the time. So this is what it's looking like after the 2 coats. And then this is me going in with that aqua pink, which you guys are going to see is like super pink. But that's really nice because it brings that like nice flush of pink to the nail beds, which is what really helps them to look like nice and healthy. And then after doing 1 coat of this, that's when I'm going to start with the French tip application. All right, and so this is what the nails are looking like with that aqua pink on top. And here I'm just going in with my Creation white detail polish. And these, honestly, I have these in so many different colors. I have them in glitters. Like, these are so bomb. It's like this and then the other brand that I use, which is I believe D&D. Like, they are the best. The opacity is crazy. I'm only doing 1 coat. And I wanted to show you guys this in real time, how long it's taking me to like do the French tip. And I kind of started to speed it up a little bit just so you guys weren't watching paint dry, I feel. It's honestly so easy. What I'm doing is when I'm laying the brush down, I'm like starting that very side line first, and then I'm laying that brush down and allowing it to curve around that nail. This way I don't have to keep going in trying to fix things. It's just me getting that outline down first and then filling it all in, which is exactly what I just did with this thumbnail. That was super quick and easy. I don't even know how long that took, but I'm pretty sure it was just seconds. It wasn't even a full minute for me to do this thumb. And it's looking great. After I finish polishing this, I will then kind of compare the 2 thumbs side by side just to see if it's looking exactly how I want it to look. And then I'm going to go ahead and cure the thumb by itself before moving on to the rest of my fingers. Alrighty, and as you guys can see from right here, I'm just going ahead and working on the rest of those nails, applying that French tip. And I just kind of wanted to speed through this just so you guys can see, like, I'm laying that color down. I'm not having to go back in with acetone or alcohol to clean anything up. Just take your time and you guys can get this, I'm telling you. I can do another in-depth video just based around French tips if you guys would like. All right, and that's what it's looking like with just the French tips on. I'm going to go in with my favorite top coat, as you guys may have seen in other videos, and I'm just applying a pretty thin coat to the nails and curing it for 60 seconds twice on the top once and then over the bottom because you want to make sure everything is cured. And this is the finished product, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you would like to see. See you guys next time. Ciao.